single day. I'm gonna make it.
Blessed day to all innovators and educators out there. I am Jardson Sagibal Onyo, a senior high school teacher in Mankayan National High School, Mankayan Benguet, proponent of the innovation entitled CARDLATOR, Enhancer of Word Problem Solving Ability of Grade 11 Learners. From schools and retirement homes to casinos and parties, card game is an important part of our culture. It is a flexible and cost-efficient teaching tool, yet not a total gamble. Wherever you go in the world, you are bound to find these games which are timeless and international favorites. Truly, games can lower anxiety, thus making the acquisition of input more likely. They are highly motivating and entertaining, and they can give shy students more opportunity to express their opinions and feelings. In the easy, relaxed atmosphere that is created by using games, students remember things faster and better. Solving word problems is a way to bridge a real-life math and mathematics classroom. However, upon hearing mathematics, there is the automatic panic because of the numerous symbols it employs. But in reality, symbols are introduced to make things simpler. Even when students have mastered the technical competencies of doing the mathematical operations involved in the word problems, they still find it difficult to work out solutions to word problems. Translating is a critical step in helping students from concrete manipulative work with word problems to the abstract step of generating an equation to solve contextual problems. It involves analyzing the problem, such as reading between the lines and understanding what students are expected to do, decoding words, and extracting arithmetic operations. Generally, the innovation was proposed to enhance the translating ability of learners so they can solve word problems. Specifically, it aimed to enhance learners' skills in translating ability to mathematical characters for easier problem solving, provide engaging activity to grade 11 learners in the topic functions, and explore the potential of card games as a learning resource in solving word problems for possible adaptation and modification. This project provided meaningful experience to almost 170 grade 11 learners of Mankayan National High School school year 2019-2020. These could also be utilized by grade 11 teachers in teaching how to solve word problems, especially in translating situations to mathematical characters on the topics Introduction to Functions, Rational, Exponential, and Logarithmic Functions. These could also be utilized during remedial activities to reinforce and strengthen word problem-solving abilities of learners. The name of the innovation CARDLATOR is a portmanteau or combination of the words card and translator, since the game involves translating situations from sentences to mathematical forms. The cards, out of special paper, were laminated after printing the sentences and mathematical characters on one side. Meanwhile, an illustration of the innovator on function was printed on the other side. Introduction to Functions will follow mechanics of pairs card game, while 1 to 3 pass will rule the discussion on rational functions. On the other hand, mechanics of tongue-aids shall be used for exponential and logarithmic functions. For the startup phase, I analyzed the learner's difficulty in solving word problems, followed by the planning for the needed materials and scheduling of the activities to be done, and finally, made and submitted proposal for approval. As regards the implementation phase, I made the cards and had it be implemented during my class instructions. For the final phase, I had it be validated by Ma'am Sonia Dupagan and Ma'am Antoinette Sakyang. I also had it be documented so that I would be able to report the accomplishment of the innovation. The table shows the comparison of the scores of the experimental and control group in the post-test using t-test on independent means. The obtained p-value lesser than the level of significance 0.05 signified rejection of the null hypothesis. This claims that the experimental group performed better than the control group in the post-test. The use of card games among the experimental group is beneficial in solving word problems. The next table shows the effect size using Cohen's d. The score 0.73 indicates intermediate effect of card games on the performance of the experimental group. This means that the average person in the treated group would score higher than 72% of the control group. Card games provide opportunity for the students to practice and repeat the sentence pattern and vocabulary without complaining about how much they have to do. In fact, this is one of the times when my learners are willing to sacrifice their break just to finish the activity. Some of the sections even ask for the set of cards to be left in their room. Here are some of the sustainability plans I have realized. First, sharing of the innovation during seminars, slacks, and insets. Next, continuous utilization of the innovation card games. And finally, repair and improvement of cards. The table shows the budget utilized amounting to 5,075 pesos and 50 centavos in order to spell the success of the innovation. The table covers the startup, implementation, and post-implementation phase. For the monitoring and evaluation, the School Learning Resource Manager Ma'am Hanky May B. Atenan, the school principal Sir Daniel D. Peredo, and the District Quality Assurance Team headed by the Public Schools District Supervisor Dr. Ludinia Isanoan had assured the quality of the innovation during the proposal of the CARDLATOR. Apart from the quality assurance of the material during the proposal stage, the Division Quality Assurance Team headed by Dr. Wilfred C. Bagsao and Ma'am Sonia D. Dupagan monitored the progress of the project during the Action and Basic Research Seminar last June and July 2019. Moreover, Ma'am Sonia D. Dupagan together with Ma'am Antoinette P. Sakyang monitored and evaluated its use during the Mankayan District Seminar on Learning Resource Development and Management last October 2019. Even if the learners are equipped with computational skills, if they lack the ability to translate, the ultimate goal of applying mathematics in real life is defeated. Should there be inadequacy, we have to innovate. Thank you for sparing your time, and may we benchmark on these innovations and keep them on multiplying. Iyaman and God bless. By the way, these were the literatures used in the innovation.
September we met, I could tell by your smile. You hadn't been with a good girl like me in a while. Yeah, you were impressed, couldn't leave me alone.